Join us as we explore the old, original Oxford Brookes University. This place only closed at the tail end of last year, and as you can see here, this is a video of their latest site, a brand new bespoke facility that has been built for students to future-proof them for years of learning ahead. And we are now going to be heading with you into the old site to see what's really been left behind. It's a huge site with lots of history. I'm excited to show you around the old Oxford Brookes University. Hello guys, and you join us in the Oxford Brookes abandoned university premises. We're in the main building at the moment, which has got some height. It's insane. I'll show you when we get back outside the height of this building. It is insane, but as you can see here, there's the size of the site. It's actually mad. So let's go around and see what we can see. Apparently this is secure, but there was no security on site, was there? We could see. Although we might bump into someone in here, so you might well get a hilarious security reaction. But yeah, look at this site. It's absolutely massive. So many access points as well. It's insane. This place is quite fresh though, isn't it? It's quite modern.
Yeah, it's not like
It ain't smashed or mouldy or nothing, no. Yeah. We don't know if we're going to see security or anything, if we're honest. We really don't know. Oh, look at this foyer. Mate, look at this thing here. Oh, it's like a lift. Huh? So this is their main building room. This is the main building, sorry. And this is, how many stories do you reckon it is? About 8, isn't it?
more than that.
Yeah. It's an insane size. So as you can see, should we go downstairs? Alright, what do you reckon? Should we go get the upstairs done first? And if we are caught downstairs, we'll be there. So let's have a little look around. Hopefully there'll be a few rooms left with some stuff in. That'll be quite cool. But that's a lift for wheelchairs. This would have been a nice library space, I would imagine, at some point. It's a library, this is. Yeah, shh. Mate, this place is a labyrinth, but we want to get up to the higher floor, so we need to try and find a decent stairwell. Yeah. Not too sure. So this is the computing area. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to get into all the buildings, if I'm honest. Look at this view. Look at this place. There's an abundance of rabbits here as well. It's quite random, but it's really cool. Oh, please pull the door. Mate, the carpet's like new, look at it. This is a lovely classroom, look at this. Look at that. Look at that, look. We haven't found the stairs yet to get up the top, but it's just the library, guys. It shows you the scale of this place. We're just looking for stairs to try and find a way up. Look at all these bookshelves.
Downstairs here.
Yeah, see, I can't find any way to go up. Are we in the actual? Where's the tool bit of the building?
This is the tool bit, this way.
Oh, the tool bit's there.
Oh yeah, we came across the bridge, didn't we? Yeah, so we need to go back that way.
Back over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this though.
See what's going on?
Huh? Yeah. Group study rooms, it says. Probably part of the library.
Just 2 little rooms.
See, these all look quite new. This can't be too long ago. I wonder if they turned this place into houses or what they're doing with it. Mate, this is so clean. It smells immense in here. 2024. They were here in 2024. That's only literally. That's literally last year. I say last year, only a few months ago. Oh, these are like group study rooms. I wouldn't go out the fire exit. Is it? I don't know. We're trying to find the way up to this one here. Look at this place here. Look at the scale of that. That is insane. Hello guys, and welcome to the main foyer. Oh, there is cameras in here, but I don't know whether they're linked to the security or not. So, oh, in here, here's the dining hall. There's in here, look. Oh, mate. Brookes grab and go. Look at that. This is cool. Mate, this is literally like brand new. It's like a all-you-can-eat style. That is crazy. Check this out. Yeah. Mate, I bet the kitchen's insane. There's a hot plate. It's insane, mate. Sold tobacco here as well. Yeah, look at that there. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Sorry, mate. Don't take your fingers off. Cadbury's chocolate fingers. £2.45 for colour. I guess if you're here on the site, then you'll buy it from the little shop they've got here. Mate, this is cool. Kitchen's for real, is it? Oh mate, it's looking a bit more old school, isn't it? I guess it's got all the tiling for the food safety. Here was a kitchen. Literally emptied this place out completely. It's insane.
Must have moved to a new premises.
Yeah? God, look at the size of this place. Imagine this place when it was up and running.
Particularly wrong with this place.
No. This would have been insane, this kitchen, the size of this place, back when it was all being used. Mate, that's mad. The clock's still working as well. Like I said, it just goes with the fact that everything's quite in date still, you know? Storage room, staff room. It's such a shame it's all gutted, really. It's such a cool place, though.
I'll lock you in the freezer.
We want to try and get upstairs. This is where we're trying to get to, so we're going to try and get upstairs. We've done this downstairs section, we're going to go back up to like the main building and we're going to try and go upstairs. I think it's the plan. Yeah, the scale of this place is absolutely mental, people. Here we are, ready for surprise. We've got the highest point of the building. Whoa, man, we're out of breath a bit. That was a long climb. Let's go. Jeez. Look at this. Oh, wow. This is mad. Gee whiz. What a view. Insane, people. There's the bando houses over there on the site that are all bricked up. This is mad. It's a staff car park. We are actually, in fact, we're 10 stories up here. Absolutely insane. Insane, mate. Yeah, well worth the climb. Really, really fun. So we're off back down to go and see what else we can find. Maybe we might find some rooms full, but I would imagine probably not. We've been beaten to it, of course. I wouldn't do that. I'm going to get wet if we open that up. So yeah, we're going to go back through so we can get down to the left-hand building. You want to go and do what building is it? Polygon or something, you said, right?
Polygon building, yeah.
Probably a theatre or something.
That one there.
Yeah, look at the shape of it. You can see it from there.
See if we can get in there.
But yeah, I want a little explore, guys. This is great. Now there is a listed building at the end of the site, very old sort of 1800s looking building. Looks like it's got cameras all over it, so I'd imagine we might not have any luck, but we are going to have a look around. So stay tuned to see what else we find on this really cool site. I wouldn't touch it in case the alarm does go off properly, mate, yeah. That'd be long. So this is another side of the building.
Nice red carpets. It's not showing too much mould and decay in this place. That's what we're saying is really odd about it. I guess they must have maybe moved to a newer site, I guess. It's the only thing I can think of.
Maybe it outgrew it, needed a bigger site.
Yeah. Dora Cohen Hall. This is quite a nice style building. It's just got a classic like wooden brick frame. Oh mate, look at this. Look at that, mate. That is insane. Oh, look at that. Oh, dude, this is the hall up.
Oh, there's another one here.
Huh?
Another one here.
Oh wow, what have they done? They put materials down to protect the floor. This would be a big learning room. There you go, there's all the clearance teams on the boards there. We're being watched apparently.
Already beat guitar.
That must be worth a lot of money, that bracket there. Look at this, please. Oh mate, look at that old organ. Oh dude. See, actually that hall, you want to go and do the hexagon hall or whatever it is, that is an organ. No way. It runs off electric, doesn't it? No?
No.
Mate, it's proper old school. My security turned up and there's just this playing in it. This is so cool. Big old stage and curtains. Look at this. I've never actually been into a stage before where it's a flat level floor stage, where it's not like up on it's up as a stage, it's actually into the floor. I think this is all secured up here. There's a very ominous, weird cable coming out of that door, which is a bit odd. But yeah, look at that. What a place. There we are. All done and out. Let's see what else we can go and find before we go on. It's the main entrance, look where we were just a minute ago. This is the building he wants to go in, the polygon over here. Now I thought that was going to be like a theatre style building, but we've just been in at least one of the theatre rooms anyway. Look at this place, man. Nature's is working its way into this place a little bit. It's just a shame we were a bit too slow to get here while the rooms are still full and stuff.
We can get one of these so we can get into this one for free.
Can you?
Yeah.
There we are. Another building block. There is the car park. And what a tennis court that was over there. Tech Viz Studio, but that's a really cool little place in there. Like I said guys, we only access places where we can get in, and we were fortunate we could get in the last place. Obviously this one we're not so lucky. I'll show you the size of this campus. So we're guessing up here would have been more there you go, privacy. Would it be more residential living, maybe for potential staff and things like that. Obviously it's all boarded and empty, we're not even going to try, but we are keen to see what this big historical building is up at the end of here, which is where we're going now. Yes, I reckon that's what they were. Obviously throw a little comment below what you think these were. I'm assuming that's what they were for. They're probably 80s style built, 70s, 80s style. Look at all these mole holes, man. It's insane. Even littered around the whole campus. There's mole holes everywhere. It's like a teenager's face. I forgot the rabbits again. It's crazy. Yeah, we'll go look through this one. Looks we've got some clear windows. Have a little look inside. I'd imagine they're empty, let's be honest. Imagine someone in there, yeah. They're empty. So yeah, for the last part of our tour, we're going to go up here, go and check out this place, and then we're going to go back out through the part that you guys didn't see at the start that we went through, and then that'll be the finishing end of this video. Living the dream here with 3 tennis courts. Wow. So yeah, we're going to head up to here. Now, we're very sure this house is part of the land, because of the Harris fencing and everything around it. It seems to be pretty well secured. We can see from up where we were that it was like adjacent to the land. There it is over there. What a place, look at that. So here we are at said old building. And this is actually part of the school as well, which is insane. Insane. But I don't think we're going to be going in this one today, if I'm honest. But look at this place. Dude. Look at this. This place is insane. This actually is a art college, yeah.
It's an old art classroom.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. Look at this place. It's an old drama building over there as well. Computer's still on in there.
Well, some rooms look unused, some rooms look used.
So we actually think this, to be fair, this might actually be, I don't know, I don't think it is in use still. It's quite messy in there, isn't it? Look at this site. Do you know what's insane, right? Is this would have been a glorious house at some point. Look at it. Well, I don't know. Would they, if it was an open school, would they shut the shutters every single day on those windows? I don't think so. Yeah. Insane, this site. Sorry, it hasn't been too full of cool things and finds, but it certainly has been a very, very cool video. What a nice place. Yeah, it is. Brings us back round to the start. Mate, it might just be in your stately home at some point. Whoa, look at that, look. Back round to where we started. Look at this tree. Just found it by the building we're just looking at. Oh, the inside's been, well, burnt out or hollowed out or something. Oh, that's like a, it's almost had like a mould or an infection in the wood, and it's just eating away at the inside of the tree. That's crazy. It's on the way back out. So it's a car park / playground, which is a bit odd. But yeah, no security at all. So, I mean, there isn't really much of value left on the site or in the buildings anymore. They're all empty, I guess. But yeah, what a nice little area. We just spotted this as we went through as well, which is what was quite mad about it. So it's a good little spot. That's a big one again, look. It's just the height of where we were. I think all this stuff here as well looks like quite similar accommodation units. So I'd imagine a lot of the classroom buildings are all being secured, which is why we couldn't get to any of them. So of course we only go in ones we can get in, so that's all. Huh? Yeah. There must be an AstroTurf, but they use it as a car park. Yeah. There we are, so we're going to walk out through what I think is, as far as I'm aware, the main entrance. Back to the car that hopefully hasn't been robbed or smashed or stolen or... Yeah. Yeah, look, that I think looks like accommodation again, maybe. Look at all the windows open there. Oh, look. There's actually... There's food stuff. There was food stuff in there. There was food in there, yeah. Well, maybe we are going to meet a security. Oh, mate, there's a security jacket there. As if it's worth. That's what the security are in there. Oh shit! That's the security room. He doesn't like dogs, nor do I so much. So that looks like where the security are maybe are. To be fair, but that was so fast. Maybe we might bump into one on the way out. Whenever you explore these places, right, big places, you always proceed with caution initially through the place, because obviously you don't want to be caught. You want to go and get your content. But now, we're done. we're just walking out through the front entrance, but this is probably the time where we might get caught, potentially. There we are, look. Those are classrooms with the weird tops. So yeah, that was the abandoned, and as you can see, pretty much stripped, but not mouldy or too decayed, Brookes University. And there we are, look. This is what's mad, right, is the dates on a lot of the advertisement stuff and things for this place were 24, so
Look how fresh and close it is.
yeah. Look at these, look how fresh these are. Insane. There's a light on that we saw first that tricked us into going around the other side just in case there was someone here. Look at that. That's definitely the first set of classrooms there. And off to the exit.